Uh,
No,
starts balling.
my live.
All right.
All right. All right, we can pause my Spotify now. That's enough sleep token for a little bit until the live's over. Ah, it is time once I load in. Because this shit takes way too long. Having a PS5, has many flaws when it comes to 7 days to die.
Having a PS5 just has many flaws. Like, this thing's a debuff. Like, what the heck?
I mean, mine's not too bad. Mine doesn't crash like your PC does often.
My PC crashes because it is a
I mean,
Steam
who would
Deck. It
win
is
in
not
a crash
supposed
out?
to.
Your PC or my PS4? Bro, remember how constantly my PS4 would just crash like before even loading in the game?
Yeah.
Oh man, literally one of the many reasons, guys, why I stopped going live for a long period of time was because of that crappy PS4. It would not load me into anything. It would take literally 30 minutes to load into a Rainbow Six Siege game. And it was so bad that like the teams would start leaving and new people would come in. It was bad. All right, spawning into the world.
Yo.
Yo.
Ah! Seventh night. Seventh day. Seven. I guess you could call this 7 days to die.
Get.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. All right,
No
before the
way.
seventh night actually arrives, I want to do a couple quick things. One, get this airdrop that's over by the snow biomes.
Have fun.
And then last, try to get 5 waste. Get to the wastelands.
Try to survive Five Nights at Freddy's.
Uh, survive the seventh night of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Some do. Don't most of them have a sixth and sometimes secret seventh night?
Yeah,
Isn't that true?
the seventh night is usually the 2020 mode.
Yeah. I'm dead mode. The break. Just play Ultimate Custom Night and put everything on 20. Like, actually.
Yeah, that I'd rather not. I'd be looking left and right, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and like I don't want to know, and it would be so quick. I'm like the Flash. It's like that one meme, the security guard on Custom Night,
The
on
funniest thing
Wasteland
is
2020.
that, like, the amount of things that are gonna happen when you put it on that mode on Ultimate Custom Night, like, it is the
Isn't it
craziest thing.
practically impossible
People have
to
done it.
beat it?
No, people have beaten it, but it takes a, a lot of effort. Like, too much
A lot
effort.
of effort. Yeah, I think that a little too much effort. But hey, What do they win?
Nothing. They win the
Imagine,
fact that they can say that they did it.
imagine they didn't like record it, so no one
There are a
believes
lot
it.
of people. There are a lot of people who just do things and not record it and then just go by word. Like I don't get why you just don't record stuff when you do it. Like I tell people all the time to record
Love
their
is just to
stuff
drop.
so people can believe them and like at least upload it to YouTube because I frick dude, I would not be doing a lot of my stuff if I did not upload it to YouTube. Like the frick you mean? I wouldn't have tried Dark Souls if I wasn't streaming it. I don't huh?
You don't do. Last time I remember, the last time you played a Dark Souls game with me was Bloodborne in co-op mode, and you hated it.
I actually went back to Bloodborne and I completed the whole game and the DLC off stream, but I recorded
Dude,
it.
was it that hard?
No, not really. It was actually one of the easiest games I've played.
The Now imagine if it was co-op mode. That I would not mind doing.
I don't
Doing
mind doing
co-op
that.
mode on the
I
Souls
don't mind.
games,
We to play
especially
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, we to play it. I just have to get used to controls again.
I think I still have them down. I haven't played the game in 2 years though.
My main thing was
Actually,
parrying in that game. I am insanely too good at parrying in games. Like I don't know what is with me in that.
dude, once you play a Dark Souls game, your parrying mechanics are just beyond the charts.
No, it's just like whatever game I play, if it has a parry mechanic, I'm just somehow good at it. Like I was playing Expedition 33, and there was this boss
Hmm.
that took me 20 minutes to beat. By the way, it took me 20 minutes to beat the boss, but I parried it so consistently that I just would not die. I That's how much I parried it, and the boss it will eat your teammates. So it ate two of my teammates, and I was by myself for the last like 10 minutes of the freaking fight. It was just one character, and that's what dude. I parried so much in that game. That game is just parrying. I don't dodge. I don't use the dodging mechanic at all. I just parry.
In Bloodborne, I did a lot of backsteps, and I only parried if I knew it was a big punishing window.
Oh, and you know the hardest boss, which is the freaking orphan at the end?
Orphan, yeah.
Yeah, I beat it second try.
Mine, I was testing out the roots, and also my game was on New Game Plus. So I never really fought Orphan, and when I actually got to face him, it took me, I think, 5 attempts. But it was a New Game Plus, so he had more HP and he did more damage, and I was a little severely under level.
Well, it was my first time playing the whole game, and I
I
beat it
know.
in a week.
Listen, every boss, when you fight them first try, it's a new experience, because each boss is different.
Well, that was I didn't really die to many bosses either. My that run, I died to I died to a stupid like random enemy once, and then I died to an orphan once, and I think I died to the lady before the orphan
Horse.
like twice. I
Oh,
didn't die that
okay, the
much.
one on the church house,
Yeah.
by yeah. I died to her twice.
And that also reminds me, I when I played Liza P for the first time, I literally only died once the whole run. I died to a stupid clown enemy that was not even a
Dude,
boss.
Liza P, I gotta be real. Liza P's bosses are okay. They look pretty cool, but the one that outstands the most is the final boss. I
The
just
final
love
boss
I
was
love his
alright.
character. I love his character and how like psychotic he was. I'm like, bro, this is a true boss right here.
I thought
He had that freaking drip, bro.
I thought he was too easy. I'm gonna be honest.
I didn't
But
fight him with that's one thing. One of the rules for me is to not really fight anything with summons
I
or
didn't either.
AI
Well, never mind.
teammates.
I did fight them with summons, but the summons usually died like not even halfway through the fight. Like they would just die
Now,
really quickly.
in Elden Ring, there was one summon I did use because one, I found it myself. I didn't have to look it up. And second, it was broken. It was one of the most broken like summons you could ever get at the time, but it did get nerfed, just like
What
Mimic
was it?
did. I didn't use Mimic. It was a the Man Eater,
I haven't heard. I
Man
haven't seen
Eater
that one.
puppet.
Oh,
So how you first find him? He's inside the throne table, the safe haven, where you speak to everyone, and he's in the very far back towards like the end of the game, and he's glowing red.
oh,
And he talks about offing someone and massacring a bunch of people in the Golden City, and then says to meet him somewhere, and he will take you out as well.
oh,
You fight him, yada yada yada, and then you do another side quest, and then you get to get him as a puppet.
oh. I wasn't really one to do side quests in any of those games. I
But that man was more tankier than the Mimic tank build. He literally could take Melina down to, I do believe, like one shot on her first stage by himself.
wow.
He was busted, bro. And I used him quite a bit. Whenever I like did my first playthrough, I didn't use summons, but then I did my second one and I found him. Oh yeah, I started using him. I already fought the bosses without needing a summon. That's my only rule, is really fight the boss first, like on my first playthrough, fight them without summons, and then I can do whatever.
Hmm. To each their own. I would rather have fun on my game than listen to what people say about it.
Oh, hell no. I don't care what people say. I did it because it's challenging. I think it feels a little too
Oh,
easy.
eh, easy's
Because
fine
then
with me.
the boss gets aggro on an AI that, you know, sometimes that has like infinite HP.
Aw, well,
Which, my god, that puppet really feel like it did, because when he got hit by Melina's like big attack where she would let you just start shredding you down, like jump in the air and start shredding around, he literally took like maybe 5% of his health.
wow.
It was I like, bruh. I need to get some water. I need a bottle of water.
Wah oh wah wah. Wah wah wah.
Though I do wonder what the next big Souls game is gonna be. I do want to try out that multiplayer one, the like the boss rush one that they just recently released.
Night Rain?
Yeah, that's the one I haven't touched yet. That's the only one I haven't played.
I have
I
it.
played
I've played
Mortal
it a good bit.
Shell and a bunch of others, like on your PC or PlayStation.
On my PC.
Note to self: do not go on his account later and download it because it's not there.
I mean, what is it, like $40?
70.
Night Rain?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 70 or
I'm
$60.
pretty sure it's not $70.
I mean, I can look real quick. Hold on. It is. Oh no, it is 40.
$70, bruh.
Dude, usually I think they're. I usually whenever I see a big game that comes out, I usually immediately assume it's a huge price pull because that's what most companies do.
They did that because they used a lot of assets from Elden Ring and they used a new team to make it. They wanted to test it, so they put the price down. Plus, it ain't a full-on game; it's a mode. $40 is still a lot for a mode, though.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's pretty fun still. I mean, I could get Night Rain on here too, and we could play it if you want.
If you want, I'm not suggesting you should yet.
I like Night Rain, except I like my PC account, and I don't know if that's crossplay.
Though, do note, if I ever, that's one thing I like to do. I like to farm off screen because I think it's boring for the audience to watch me literally fight a creature like 70 times to farm souls.
Yeah, Night Rain isn't crossplay, so I wouldn't have any of my stuff I grinded for.
Yeah, so
That freaking sucks booty.
if you guys want to see me and Lee do co-op on that game, give Lee 5 likes. I'll make it small because apparently 10 likes is too big to ask for. And for me, leave 1 like on my video. 1.
That would just be you liking your own video.
I don't even do that.
That's
Like you could go
surprising.
on every one of my accounts on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I don't like my own videos.
I like my own videos.
I already like them because I posted them.
I like them because I posted my videos.
But I refuse to press that little heart because I feel like that's like, oh, I like it and I like it again.
Well, yeah, it's my own content. I gotta like it.
What else is there?
People on TikTok are freaking crazy though. Like I post
Oh,
certain
really?
videos. I post certain videos and then people are like, "This is sad," and it's like, or they're just like, "A grown man, by the way," and it's like, so you
Yep.
what? So you wanted to watch a kid? What were you expecting? Or we
That was
can't have
one
fun?
thing that happened on one of my COD videos. It was me literally doing like a rush on like the enemy spawn and getting like a 20 kill streak.
Hmm.
And one of the people said a grown man, by the way. And I said, "Oh, were you expecting a kid, you pedo?"
That's crazy.
And I got 70 likes on that until it got removed
That's
because
crazy.
he got upset and reported it.
That's
So I
crazy.
deleted his comment.
People are so sad.
And then there was another one that I didn't even realize I did get, and it was on my it's on one of my pinned. It's like literally my biggest viewed video I have. It's almost at 700,000 views, almost a million, which is
Hmm.
crazy because it's still rising.
Wow.
And it's on Call of Duty of me getting diamond on the drill. And a guy said a grown man, by the way. And I didn't even realize that someone commented that. But 70 people proceed to just roast this guy. and defend me. And then I come back and I look. I'm like, holy crap! I have so many notifications on my phone. I had 99 plus, and I usually get 99 have viewed my profile and 99 plus notifications. And it takes me about 20 minutes to scroll and read through everything.
Oh my gosh.
So yes, to everyone that does look through my TikTok and all my videos, I do appreciate everyone's comments, even if it's toxic, because at least you're giving your precious time to put it towards me. Even if it's toxic, which is pretty sad, but you know,
I
if you have nothing better to
posted
do with your life, then yeah.
I posted a video because sometimes I do IRL streams. My face isn't in them, but you can see me in it. And I was
Yeah, I
messing
know.
around. You saw that video? You saw it?
I saw one. I, I can't remember which one, but it was like a while back.
Well, I posted
Where
one
it was just
recently.
your hands.
I posted one recently where I had, since I got Farina's sword, I was messing. I was like hitting the microphone and stuff.
Uh-huh.
It got a lot of likes. People liked it. Barely anybody like said any comments, but there was just this one guy who was like, "This is sad." I was like, "What is sad? Me
Oh
having
yeah,
fun
I did see
sad?"
that comment.
You did.
You made mention of it. You made mention of it, and I literally went to your TikTok to look at it.
That's
I'm like, really? I'm like, wow, that honestly, this comment is sad.
having fun is sad, guys.
Yeah, don't have fun. Do your normal 9 to 5 and don't game because then people call you childish for being a gamer. Um, might as well don't even go outside because then they think you're just trying to get too much attention, which is sad to them. So be like them, crept up in their own room, waiting to go to work the next day.
Yeah. And then you have the people who are just sad enough to be like, "There's a man, by the way," and it's like, uh, yeah. I mean, do you like check any of my other videos and see that like my voice?
Yeah, like, bruh. All right. So, well, looks like you got company. I got a BRB real quick.
Oh, okay. I hope you explode. No others. It's just that one. Dang. Oh. Uh-oh.
All right, and we are back.
Welcome back.
Uh, uh, had to grab a package at the door. Had to sign it.
What was in the package?
It's for my stepdad. He was waiting for it to get in.
Oh, speaking of packages, I got Hu Tao's staff in the mail because I ordered that too. And I took the most stupid picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed it. Let's just say I put it in between my legs, and I was like, "Look how long my staff is." It sounds so stupid when I say it. Get out!
You're done. You're done. Cancelled. I'm just...
What? For having a long staff?
Yep, cancelled.
That's crazy. You're just
And you
upset
know
that
cancel.
your staff isn't as
You know
long.
cancel. Bro, I have a sword. I don't need staff.
Sword.
I'm not joking. I have a sword right next to me.
I have 3 in my closet.
Is yours Legends of Zelda Master Sword? I think not.
No. Dang, you got me there. But you don't have Farina's sword and Hu Tao's staff.
I don't know who that is. I know Hu Tao, but I didn't really care much about Hu Tao as much as you did trying to get her.
Hu Tao's
And
awesome.
how OP your Hu Tao was.
Hu Tao's
Or
awesome.
did you make her OP? I can't remember.
I made her OP.
I haven't played that game in a while.
You're just upset because I'm better at that game than you.
I did. You know I stopped playing that game.
That's why you're upset.
I thought it was boring.
Nah, you're just sad. You're upset.
I'm the most upsetty spaghetti guy there now.
I knew it.
You heard it there, folks. Um, actually, I'm probably just gonna only need 2 steroids for this. Fortnite's gonna begin here shortly. I'm just prepping right quickly. We weren't able to go to the wastelands, but that's okay. We can do that right after the Horde Night. Making some first aid bandages. Make sure you grab a decent amount of ammo. Do we have... Please tell me we have tape. Okay. Forged iron. And just in case, grab the cloth. And the glue. Because we need repair kits. And that 3 repair kits aren't going to cut it for this. I always try to at least have 25 in my inventory.
Oh no.
But then again, that's the same 64 enemy stack every Horde Night and every 3 days. So we probably only need like maybe 5 or 6. That's like a safety, like just in case.
Just in case.
You have a sniper rifle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm okay to grab this stuff. Okay. And I'm gonna grab the mollies because we might need those. I'm gonna keep the forged iron on me to repair. We're okay for repair kits. Okay, come here. I got some stuff for you.
That for me. No way.
First aid bandages.
No
From yours
way.
truly. You're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
That is
Also,
crazy.
here's 7 repair kits.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. Also, look what I got from the one of the supply drops.
An SMG. I like how when you reloaded it, the clip started floating in the air. It was cool.
All right.
It was amazing.
Meet me at the horde base. Oh wait, I need to. There's one last thing. Make sure you top off on food and water. I'm
Water. Uh, it's raining it. I was thinking about us playing stupid games on Roblox as well,
okay.
like those horror games that people make.
Five Nights at Queso's.
Yes, I guess stuff like that. But I can make them into videos. I don't have to stream them.
Just saying you're gonna have to crouch, and then you can literally uncrouch and walk through.
Yo,
So
don't worry, I got light.
cozy in here, right?
Oh yes, I am thirsty now.
Just starts having like a panic attack because you can't handle like closed spaces.
Explodes. Oh man, I can't wait. 7th night, and it's thundering. Just waiting for this to start. 1 year later. How long do these hours take?
Quite some time.
What time does this? What time does the horde
We might
start?
actually 22.
I mean, dude, that's in like 2 hours.
Okay, I think we have a little bit of time we can spare. Um, and what time can we put that in? I have no clue.
Why? Oh, I'm stupid.
Um,
Um,
what the?
what?
How much sniper ammo do you have?
Uh, 408.
Okay. What kind of ammunition can I make? Ooh, I can make armor piercing. 200 that. 400 days.
Okay.
119 bullets. I'll say that. I think they should probably buff the amount of ammo you get per making. So how much do you get? Yeah, you literally may get one. Yeah, they. I think they need to buff that. Be like, oh, like have
Get 2 or
like
3.
a separate. Get like in the general perks. It's like Master Crafter, where it increases your odds of like the first one is like it increases the amount of food you can make. Then after that, it'd be like it can craft like has a chance of giving you additional like not consuming some of the things for a thing to be crafted. Or and then the final perk where it increases the amount of ammunition you make. Instead of getting one, you get like 10 per craft.
Alright.
I think that would have been pretty nice. I think that's a pretty nice perk.
Yeah.
Mod
That does
developers,
sound
come
pretty
on.
nice.
Let's make these. There
Add
probably is a
more
mod
perks.
developer that already did it.
Yeah, I would believe it. Mod developers, they know what they're doing usually. Silksong, but instead of taking 2 hits of damage, you take 3. That's a real mod. That's a real mod.
Is it really?
Yeah, they made it the same day the game launched.
Oh wow.
Ugh, I'm looking up your butt. Don't worry, just
Make
use
sure
my
to.
staff. It's gonna go straight up the butt. Staff straight up the butt.
I'm gonna electrocute you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I knew there was one thing I was missing.
What are you missing? You got an hour, 30
My
minutes.
learning. My learning elixirs.
Gonna sound like the fleas or no, the grubs. The grubs from Hollow Knight.
I don't know what they sound like.
Something like that.
What? Wait a minute. Where did they go? Hold on.
Hold on.
Did I not have any learning elixirs?
Nah, you're a goober. You're not allowed to have any.
I mean, there's this recog. I might as well take 2 of those. Actually, maybe take like 4 of those. There's a hackers right there. But really? I have no learning elixirs?
Oh, I found gold! Gold nugget and
Found
silver
gold.
nugget. Yes, I'm rich now.
Where did you find that?
In a casket over here that we somehow didn't loot.
Oh, wow. Nice find.
I know, right? I'm rich now. I have a bunch of silver and gold. What are you gonna do? You can't have any. It's mine.
I mean, you could just sell it.
Then he will be rich, not me. Hi.
Alright, so we are rocking with absolute dog crap armor.
Yeah.
I don't know how well this is gonna be, but here's to hoping that we actually make it through this out alive. I think we might actually make it out this alive.
I'm gonna die and explode and a bunker will fly away. That's what was gonna happen.
Just saying, you might want to be the one up front,
Why?
Mr. Spearman. Stand, yeah, about not that close. Stand like about right here.
Right here.
I'm pretty sure you can reach, and they won't be able to reach you. If they do, prepare to get about like 7 debuffs.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's way worse when there's radiated zombies.
Ah, I'm gonna get
With
microwave radiation.
with our combined game stages, we might be lucky to only get red eyes and at least one Fenrir. That's the only scary thing in this Horde Night is the Fenrir if we get one.
Oh.
Because the Fenrir is just as tanky as a zombie bear. And you know it's a Fenrir because it is a giant black wolf with glowing red eyes and half of its face is rotted out.
Can it just like be our pet? Let's
No.
hire it to bite people's balls off. Let's train it. That's
How to
its
train
job.
your Fenrir.
Yeah. If somebody tries to invade the
What was
base, they
Samantha's
get their
dog from
balls
Call of
eaten.
Duty?
I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Wow.
But that's what we're gonna train it to do. If something invades us, it bites their balls off.
That's one thing they need to make an update on is pets. Like getting a
Yeah.
dog.
Having a pet
So
would be so freaking awesome, and then they have all their unique abilities. Like dogs can protect you, especially help you if you're encumbered. Like only
I
if you're
think the
encumbered though.
three pets that would be like the four pets that would be really good. Like you can tame pretty much almost everything except for like maybe a bear, a snake, and
I feel like everything would
probably a
have its own
rabbit,
benefits. I
and
feel
then of
like
course
some
the
things
Fenrir.
I feel like some things would definitely have benefit. I feel like you should be able to tame all of them. It's just that a lot of them wouldn't do anything. But like, let's say a dog can protect and help you when you're encumbered. Uh, a cat can fetch things for you and help you find things and locate things.
I'd say what would be really cool idea for the pets. So a pig, if you got a tamed pig or chicken, if it was a chicken, you would get a 5% increase on crop harvesting. But if it was a pig, you get a 15% increase, and it does not stack. You can
And
only have a
if
pig and a chicken, making it a 20% increase on crop harvesting. If you had a dog, it gave you, if it followed you, it gave you a natural resistance. So you got 10% resistance to all damage. And I'd probably say that it gives you also a damage boost, depending on what dog it is. If it's a coyote, it just gives you an all natural. Oh no, no, no! Actually, the coyote would probably be a really cool one. So the coyote gives you a 10% damage resistance to everything, and it gives you thirst drain, it decreases your thirst drain because it's a coyote and it's in the desert biome. If
Hmm.
it's a wolf, it gives you a 10% decrease on food drain because it's in the cold area.
That all
That would
sounds
be a
good.
really cool idea. That sounds like a
If
really cool
if
idea.
they added cats, it gives you enhanced sneak.
It could give you enhanced sneak, and depending on what cat, so if it's a mountain lion, it will. Okay, so if it's a normal house cat, it gives you a 15% sneak damage bonus because already sneaking in this game is really overpowered.
Yeah.
But if it's a mountain lion, I'd probably say it gives you a like a 20 or a 10% increased damage normally, just normal damage.
Mod makers, get on this. That
Um,
would be
or
awesome to have as a
getting
mod.
a pet rabbit will give you a 2.5 speed increase, so you move faster. A deer, I'd say a deer because most deers are like calling it like wise, like wisdom. I'd say a deer gives you like healing boost. So you resist like getting negative effects like infections and
I
crap
feel
like
like a
that.
deer
Or
should allow you
move
to run a
faster.
little faster, but I don't know.
Oh, here comes the horde knight. Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah, actually the deer gives you an extra speed boost, and I'd probably say harvesting bonus. Maybe, I don't know. I have to think on that.
Uh-oh. It looks like
The
Kool-Aid
bear might be.
outside. The freaking music. Be quiet, you. Get out!
Um.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They're
they
dying
seem to
to...
enjoy my traps.
Yeah, they're breaking the frick out of them. Especially that side. Are they just all gonna die to the traps? Holy frick, they're just running into them. That's insane. What the heck? Hello, guys. Guys, you can run around them.
Um. Um.
Huh. Oh, they're getting past.
Wait, are they only
What?
just
What the
walking?
hell? Are they walking? Only?
Yeah, it seems like the red eyes are the only ones that are like jogging over.
Get down! Oh! Stinky.
Wait, hold on. Swap places with me. I need to check something out there, since they are really moving that much. Also, there's a spitter.
Ow.
Move over, move over. I need to check something. Move, move. Okay, so they're not. Stop
Oh,
whacking the main base! A-holes. Alright, I'm coming back over. Alright, now you can go back.
crazy. Okay. Get the frick out of
Should have
here.
probably made
Get
this a
out.
two-way for both of us.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's probably the only reason why you want to use your rifle is against the spitters. I mean, I could try and shoot them from behind.
Well, I'm pretty sure the last time I played this, there was no music to Horde Night. I don't like. This is weird. I don't remember this music ever. Why did you do that?
To check the down area, see they're not like trying to like break it.
Dang.
The hipfire's still good on this. I mean, hipfire's alright. You know what? Hold on. I think I might do something real cool. I'll do this.
Yeah. This base isn't yours.
Okay, so they're not going after that. Alright. Good to know.
Yeah, trophy.
So, how's the hold up?
Pretty good.
Might update this horde base a little bit after this. I was not hesitating, thinking that I thought they were gonna run on the plane. I'm not gonna lie. And if they're gonna be mostly walking, the ferals are gonna just run or jog. I might as well just like literally go down there and just fight them. Not many are coming, so yeah, I'm just what I'm gonna do. Yeah, they're mostly trying to whack at the down area, interior.
It's a lot of bags. Ow!
Oh, there's a bloater and a melee zombie. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize I got infected and sprained arm. I was like, good thing I can cure that. I also need to realize I don't really have good armor. So I need to be careful when getting hit.
Alright.
Here's a spring. Damn, you ran far.
Huh?
Ran a pretty far distance.
I didn't go that far.
Now, this is the one thing about fighting them outside, is that you don't know where they're gonna come from, and they can come from all around. It's probably a nice open area to even do this, yeah. Check our surroundings.
My whole game just reload itself. Wow, there is so many.
Start with some of the bags. Maybe I'll get a vitamin. Seem to be having fun over there. Steroid, not bad. Still hears me out seeing that animation. Nerd gloves. Oh, wait, actually need those. Hold up. Let me repair those real quick. Try and put them on. Yeah, wear them. Oh my gosh, I actually have full gear now. I don't have primitive stuff anymore.
Yo.
Like how you have a whole, like, legit horde on you. Meanwhile, I have no one, but like maybe 2 zombies there and then.
There's so freaking many.
Oh, by the way, we gotta do this until 4 in the morning, so...
What?
What I call Horde Nights XP rushes. Kill as many as you get, and get as much XP as you can get.
Holy.
Oh, gotta reload. We should probably stay away from the base, because now they're starting to spawn around our base, or even inside the graveyard area. Where did you even go? Oh, you went back towards the base.
Yeah, I'm over here. Ouch.
Leeuh. How are you holding up?
Pretty good.
Ooh, wait, I might need those. Oh, yes. Okay, that's perfect.
Are you shooting? I saw bullets pass me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm shooting. Oh.
Ow. Freaking bees? Out of nowhere? Why am I getting attacked by bees?
Bees. Oh,
What the frick?
there's a desert creature, a desert zombie attacking you. And they can summon bees. Bro, I was super confused right there. It's like bees.
How did that guy even get here?
You're also trying to learn shotguns, right?
Uh,
I can't even remember.
no.
Nothing. What the hell? down. But
Holy
okay.
moly.
7 skill points. Ah, that's gonna be nice to put in. Might as well put that into my lucky looter, so I have maxed out max lucky looter. Throw a molly at those zombies. Okay.
Hello, Color Man, welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
There's so many of them. Like
It's
30,
almost time.
37 more minutes in game. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Just like killing a entire population of like an entire zip code. Maybe multiple
Just
zip
killing the whole
codes.
family tree. Tell you what though, this baton is really nice. First time ever using the damn thing, and it's really nice.
Well, that's good. There's still so freaking many. The lag doesn't freaking help when I'm trying to hit these freaking idiots. Holy frick. Oh my gosh. Get down, you idiot. And back.
There you go. It's morning. Fortnite's over.
Finally. Our first Horde night. My first Horde night on the newer versions of 7 Days.
Oh
That
shit.
this crazy. There's so much loot too.
Yeah, that part. Hey, I can't look at that. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, run, 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 run. All right. Bop. Uh, how many loot bags you got over there?
A decent amount. I don't really know.
My lucky looter seems to be working very well. Let's go now. How many skill points do I have again? Just the one. Let's put 1 point to heavy armor. Increase my armor up so I can get quality 6 armor faster. Ooh. I mean, I guess I could take it. Hmm. What's those? Raider gloves? Ah, it's only quality one though. Scrap those. That. Grab the rest items. What kind of helmet do you got?
Uh, I got a level 5 commando helmet.
Commando. What does that do again?
Uh, stun resist.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, legendary parts. Um, Now trying to find all the bags that were scattered across the field is the annoying part.
Goodness. I need to get my infection down now.
I got an antibiotic here.
I just took one. I don't know how many I need to take. Oh no, that was
What
painkillers.
percent is it?
My bad. Those painkillers.
Oh,
I don't have room in my inventory.
just drop me 2 things. I can hold 2 things. Oh. Also, here's this if you don't have that red, and this, and of course this.
Cool. Also, I found this treasure map.
A treasure map. Okay. Okay, Stefan's treasure map. I think Stefan is more for
Oh, I
ammo.
found commando gloves.
Are you trying to get like a full set of the commando gear?
Not really, but they're higher level than my other gloves. But my other gloves are the preacher gloves. Uh,
It's actually crazy. You got tier 5 armor before me. I have the highest tier piece of armor I have is 3, and then those rest are 2.
Wop wop.
It's kind of funny. I have 3 pieces of the nerd gear. I think that's kind of funny. What does the
That
full
is kind
piece
of
do?
funny.
The full set. Full set tool and weapon degrades slower. I don't really care about that.
Dang.
My gear already degrades really slow. It doesn't matter. But what kind of armor can I make? What's the highest tier? 3. I need quite a few more to actually get up to tier 4. I want to get up to at least tier 6. Because it's kind of pointless making armor until you have tier 6 armor unlocked. Because you can just buy the tier 5 armor from the traders.
Eh.
Or just find it. Tier 6 armor, you can't. It's impossible. You're a good buck with all these. Wait, what is this piece of stuff? Maximum health. And... Oh, do you have a iron shovel?
Uh,
Or just a normal shovel?
just a normal.
Here. Found that while I
Oh,
was looting. Not
thanks.
the best, but it's better than nothing. Hmm. Alright. Upgraded some of the chests so they're a little bit bigger. What else should I do?
Alright. That was pretty crazy.
Crazy. I would.
I'm gonna kill you.
Here, kitty. You can have cheeseburger.
Where are you
Now
going?
is time for me to go to the wastelands. But first, there's a couple items I need to grab. Because I am too lazy to come back and grab it. So, one bottle of acid. 5 yucca fruit. 1 super corn. And then that's it. Alright. Do I have ammunition? Because I might need it. Yeah, I need it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take out a Fenrir or a zombie bear. So just in case, we will also be bringing 5 medkits, 2 plaster casts, and a whole stack of splints. Because this is going to hurt a lot. Oh yeah, and also 1 antibiotic. Because I do not want to be dealing with infection on the way there. Drink something, and then we are off.
Wah,
Alright, coming
wah,
in.
wah. Yeah, why not?
Alright. Well, just saying, this is going to be a little rough for you.
I know.
The Wastelands, uh, is, it's something.
It's something. No. Ah! Why did I almost flip over?
So, in order for us to get to the Wastelands, it is over, I do believe, here. 3.1 kilometers away.
Yay.
And I might need to have to scavenge cars for gasoline on the way there because I have 36% on gas. Well, no time like the present.
I like how the car just explodes.
There you go, 54%. That should be more than enough. Besides, once we get to the Wastelands anyways, there's cars up the wazoo everywhere. And you can go through the burnt zone. I don't know if you can go the desert though.
I think the desert's too hot for me.
Okay. Because I can go through the desert. That is one piece of armor I didn't make you was the desert gear. But you should make it. I don't think we're gonna be needing to even go past through the desert anyways to get to the Wastelands.
All right.
Um,
Uh,
but we're only going to the Wasteland so that I may be able to get us the Wasteland gear, so that we can just go in there and just not take any rad damage.
all right.
Um, I like how some of the zombies we killed are still laying in the middle of the road.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
We really need to upgrade into motorcycles.
It'll be fine.
2.2 kilometers.
What is the game called that Sony made where you ride around with a motorcycle? That's what we're playing right now.
I
Was it Death Stranding?
think it was no Days Gone.
Yeah, Days Gone. Death Stranding is where you walk, right?
Yeah,
Walk the
Days Gone's
1,000
great.
yard. I never.
Days Gone's an extremely fun game.
I played it all the way until he got his bike taken, and then I got bored.
The story's great. I highly recommend. One of these times you live stream it. Oh hey, a pig.
A pig. Dang. Left over like a Minecraft character. Like on a 3D Blender animation. I'll probably play it one day live or something. There's too many things I want to play on live stream.
And I will say the zombie hordes are where it's at. That's what I enjoyed the most was this big ass zombie hordes. And taking those damn things out.
Yeah, that's the main reason why I see most people like it.
Just mauling through thousands upon thousands of Zed heads.
Uh,
Amazing. Oh yeah, don't go through the potholes.
I wasn't trying to.
It's actually kind of funny because this is where I left on my single player session.
Wow.
Now I'm pretty sure the desert is a little bit to our left, but if we keep going straight, just a tiny bit, we're gonna hit into the normal fields, and then for some odd reason, we'll see the wastelands.
Yay. My land
Like
is
it literally
wasted.
goes to Greenlands and then wastelands, right? I don't know if this is the wastelands or not, or maybe the burnt zone. It looks like to be the wastelands. Yes, it is the wastelands.
No way.
And this is where I zombie horde farm, right
My
here.
whole screen is green.
This is where I farm in the horde nights, right
Uh,
here, exactly on the spot.
I'm irradiated.
You're okay. Here, kitty, you can hash cheeseburger.
Mwah.
Alright, so now... Oh, hey, look, a Fenrir. Let's see. Can we take one on? Let me switch to high velocity. And just start. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And I am bleeding. Ouch. Bandage, bandage. Ow, that hurt. He hit me once and took me down to 103 HP. Hey, he gave me some super corn. That's nice.
Super corn?
Yeah, that's something you can get. Now a zombie bear, uh, yeah, that's gonna be a little scary to take on. But you saw that red bag the Fenrir dropped?
Uh-huh.
That is the best loot bag you can get in the game.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Back it up, 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 about right here. Alright. I think this is a safe distance to kill it. Alright.
Oh. Alright. Okay. Is it dead?
It's dead. Gets testosterone.
I'm gonna get
Alright, now
irradiated in a few seconds.
we're gonna slowly take damage, but we're gonna take shelter in this factory area to our left. Do note, you will be running into rad zombies, maybe even different colored
Oh,
zombies.
yay.
This is the Shotgun Messiah factory. This is literally to get the best weapons in the game. If you're very lucky, you might get an M60. But I don't think we're too ready to loot this area just yet. Unless you want to just say ball it and let's do it.
If I die, I die. I'm gonna
There's
die.
one thing I do want to. There's. Oh. I turned around thinking you were getting attacked. Uh, there is 5 items I must grab, and that's 5 radiated mushrooms.
I have
So I will
irradiated
be running
mushrooms.
around outside. I need to take one of these. Look away. Ah. All right. Gotta look on the ground to see a mushroom. This is the annoying part, is trying to find these things.
Some of these
Like
zombies are
there's...
blue. What the frick?
Yep. Those are
What does the
Smurfs.
blue one do?
They get a dash.
A dash?
Yeah, so if they're far distance from you, they'll dash over towards you to close the distance.
Dude.
And they also give more XP when killed.
I can one-shot it.
With the rifle?
With sneaking.
Yeah, you should be able to take them on pretty easily. It's just when they wake up and they're after you, yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. You're
Speaking
fighting
of
for a
waking up
character,
and
aren't
going
you?
after me. Whatever noise they heard, I don't know what it was. I like how you ran in here.
I rush all the way from outside all the way back in here. This place is very, very dangerous. When me and Alex loot this area, it's or voodoo, it's scary. Especially when you get further in.
I was curious and I saw the kitchen. I was hungry.
Alright. Now I had to head back outside. I must try to find these mushrooms.
And I just hear shooting. Gosh, that is a lot of skulls. I didn't even notice these skulls on
Yeah,
the side. Holy
this is a
frick.
tier 5 loot area, just saying. And we're on tier 2 missions.
Oh,
The place that you are playing in right now, if you had the world set on 30 minutes instead of 2 hours, it would literally take you an hour and 30 minutes to actually complete that entire thing by yourself.
wow.
That's how many zombies are in that building.
That's
And
insane.
it's a lot. Okay, I need one more mushroom. Something tells me I should keep walking this way. I might run into another mushroom. I can at least make this, and I'm pretty much all set to try and make the gear. Another Fenrir.
What did I need to, level up next?
Um, Hold on. I'm currently launching a Fenrir through multiple buildings.
Okay.
Okay, it's dead. Um, so you said you were gonna. Uh, um,
Good.
yeah, I'm great. Totally did not just get a tier 5 auger from, Fenrir.
Is that good? I don't know what
It's
that
the
is.
best mining item in the game,
Oh, all right.
so I could just drill tunnels now.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Anywho, so you said you were gonna try and go for spears and sniper rifles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you have, in your perception, do you have Deadeye maxed?
Nope. I can
Okay.
max it.
Do you have Spearmaster max?
Yes.
Quick and perceptive.
Nope.
Penetrator.
Nope.
And perception mastery.
No.
Okay, max out mastery first.
I I already did that.
Just now. Oh. Okay, then go for I say penetrator. Get halfway through penetrator, and then probably then try to get as far as you can into Deadeye, so you do more sniper damage.
I did all Deadeye and Penetrator.
How many points do you still have left?
One.
Oh, you have one left. Okay, put it into I guess quick and perceptive.
All right.
Yeah,
I
there,
had
there.
I had a lot of points.
I can tell. I spent my points on things that cost like 3 points each, so I really didn't get much.
Oh.
I mostly went for max out Lucky Looter, and that paid off very well because now I have an auger, which I'm gonna repair that real quick. So I don't even need a shovel.
Welp.
So I'll just be giving you my shovel because you got a quality 1. I have a quality 4 iron shovel.
Welp.
Unless I stumble upon another Fenrir that just proceeds to drop me another red loot bag
That
and give me
just so happens
another
to give you
auger.
a little more loot. Just so happens to do it.
Yeah.
Just so happens to be though
But
nice.
it's a small chance that they can actually drop those loot bags. It's a 50-50. They made it to it used to be 100%, where everyone you killed, you got a red loot bag, and it was really, really busted. But they
I
made it even more busted because now if you learn to craft certain ammo types, those loot bags will actually give you the best ammo type that you can make.
I just killed
With
a cop zombie and he literally dropped my weapon.
a
That's
tier
funny.
5 steel spear,
Yup.
you can repair it and sell it for a high price.
Oh.
Or you can just scrap it and get the parts from it. Another Fenrir has emerged in front of me.
I was just like running around a building killing things.
Oh, there's a mushroom right underneath me. Alright, perfect. Now I can craft the Fallout Flush. There we go. I'm now taking rad damage. I must head to shelter again, so I'm heading back. Damn, I went far. Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
Can you press this green switch? Oh wait, no, you're out here. Oh. Um. Damn, those are locked.
I just found a shotgun sealed crate. Oh, it had garbage in it. That sucks.
Wait. Do I have salvage operations? Um, let's just upgrade my perception closer to 7. Alright. Kill mission complete. Cool. Um, Now what do I need for the challenge? Oh wow, I actually completed a lot of challenges. Alright, so next I need to kill 4 more mutated. Okay. And harvest lead. Alright, well, be right back. Again. I also
Okay.
got infected. That's great. So I need lead. I mean, it's a good thing I have an auger, right?
Yeah, just break through like anything, I guess.
Pretty much.
Holy moly.
But I still prefer my one item that I use. What's my go at? $900. Hold up. Give me a learning elixir. Alright, that's 1 dead. I need a couple more mutated. Where are they? It's kind of funny that I rarely see these damn things. Unless it's Horde Nights, then I'll see a shit ton. Oh wow, oil shell up the wazoo. Don't mind if I do. I've already killed. Oh, my mother is calling.
Let me in. Finally. Oh, okay. That sucked. What? He's in here. Can I get in here? You. I want to know no more. Where? Oh. Get out. Get out. Wait, oh. What the frick does this mean? Why did an alarm go off? Uh-oh. Storm warning, seek shelter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Stay indoors. AK, where are you? It does not look good. Uh-oh. You are safe. I'm safe. Okay. Well, what the
Oh
frick?
my gosh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
There's a big
Then
storm
a
happening.
storm. Yeah, it seems that. Yeah, I literally went AFK for a second because they were asking how still he was and wanted to see her, so I had to walk out of the room and get beat on by two zombies. I didn't even realize there were two still here.
Oh no.
So I had like 16 negative effects, so I used one medkit to cure pretty much all of them except for one. Plus, I'm actually curing bleeding.
Is
10
that
out of
acid rain?
25. Yeah. 2 out of
Oh.
10 for dysentery. 0 for broken leg and arm. Concussion, 3 out of 10. For fatigue, 5 out of 10. And laceration, 4 out of 10. Not bad. I'm actually quite surprised I haven't broken a body part yet.
Uh,
Do you have painkillers?
do I have painkillers?
Yeah.
Probably in my bike. I could check.
I
I
wouldn't.
I
Not
don't.
right now.
I
Okay.
too late. But I don't, unfortunately.
And we have to sit inside a building this entire time. Probably gonna make my way over to the shotgun messiah real quick so I can get over to you.
Yeah, I ran over here as soon as it said that. I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
that's.
I'm just shooting zombies I see that are roaming around outside. Which really isn't much. I'll kill all the ones I can see.
Ouch. Ouch. Scheiße.
Is that you
Okay,
I
he's
see?
dead. Alright. Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. There's just this concussion is not helping me recover stamina faster. So I unfortunately have to waste one of my medkits to actually even survive in this damn storm. Come on. You can make it. You can make it. Oh, okay. I made it. Whew. Alright,
Nice.
well, since we're trapped here, might as well complete this area, right?
Yeah, why not?
Do I have a repair kit? Oh, I don't, so I don't have an SMG for this. Great.
Here, I have repair kits.
Oh, thank
Repair
you, Lord.
kit.
I put all mine away. Not thinking I was going to be doing something like this.
Well, good thing you found that, I guess.
Ah, it would have been alright either way.
How did that miss? Oh.
Wastelands complete. Now I need to just harvest some lead. Okay.
There's lead in this trash pile that a bunch of zombies just came out of the ceiling from. What the frick? What the
Boy.
frick?
Yeah, I really am desperate need of a painkiller. This is really annoying with the stamina reduction.
But yeah, there's lead in this trash pile.
I don't need that. I need, to, like, harvest lead from, like, the ground in the wastelands.
Oh.
This isn't the main loot stash. Nowhere near the main stash. Okay. Oh, there's there's a enraged.
Uh-oh.
There he is, and he's a white. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. A good thing you upgraded your skill tree. Holy hell.
Why did I just A-pose? You just let him, he just let you kill him.
Yeah, they usually do that. I don't know why. Skill points. Actually, I should probably go with pain tolerance. Oh, drawer pistol.
Oh.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I literally forgot I have a water filter.
Oh, that's crazy. I got one too. Stupid
Just
zombie.
rapidly spam triangle for like 2 seconds. Alright, 200 seconds of water. Alright.
200 seconds of water. Is that how that
Yeah.
works? Oh wait, yeah, it does.
That's why I
Where's
love the
your...
water filter. I literally forgot I had it. Oh, here's something for you. Lucky Looter Volume 7.
Yo.
Increases your loot gains of finding medical supplies. So that you can find me a painkiller. That was hard, Dookie. Oh, 104 bucks. Not bad. Aren't there zombies back here? Or like a lootable gun thing? Yeah, there is. Duffel bag. Oh, wow. That was Dookie. It's just 3 rags.
That is awesome.
Tell you one thing, though. Now here comes...
Oh my.
Here comes one of the big phases. Oh, there's a dasher.
Uh,
Just pin him in a corner. Pin him in a corner.
frick.
And my controller just died. Shit.
Uh,
Oh. My lord. And there's more coming. This concussion does not help me at all because it also makes it to where my baton isn't always charged. I'm being legit nerfed right now. Also here. I don't know if you need those or not. Also here's that shovel.
oh, thanks.
That hurt. Oh, there's a
Yeah.
loot bag, please. Damn it! there's, I mean, there's a ratchet. What are you? Okay, they're dead. Ugh. Well, that's just 1 out of 7 phases. Or 8. And
Yay.
that's supposed to be the small one.
Yay. That was so awesome. Oh my gosh. I used every med I had on that.
Same.
Ah, yay.
I even used a medkit on you so that you may survive.
Bye, welcome to the stream. Welcome.
We're in pain.
We almost, yeah, we're in pain. That hurted a big time.
Jesus. Alright, I think we should cut our losses now and come back to this later.
Okay. So that War at War thing is only 32% done.
Huh?
Yeah, he's uploading. They're uploading a video of their War at War veteran run, and it's like 9 hours or something, or close to 9 hours, and their internet sucks. So they've been uploading it since last night, and it's taken until now to get to 32%.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Internet was just as bad as mine when I lived in John Anderson. Jesus.
Yeah, AKs used to be really bad, like so freaking bad to where he couldn't even upload a video Couldn't even live stream for like 10
Yeah,
minutes sometimes.
and not even for a sec, like a minute. Here's a book for you.
Yay. Book.
I'm just gonna drop these things because they're garbage. Now I can
Religion
make
can't stream at
Grandpa's
all. Yeah, I
moonshine.
know. Yeah, Vi literally can't stream. Like, you're able to stream at certain moments.
Certain times when no one was using the internet or when the internet decided to be at least half decent.
Vi's is
But
so
even then, I would
butt
still
cheeks.
lag on the
Vi's is so
game.
butt cheeks as they literally can't even stream. Like, that's how bad it is.
God. Oh
My
God,
internet
hold
used to be
on.
that bad
Please
until
tell me
I
I have
changed it.
gas. Okay, I do have gas. Alright, so now, there's a loot bag right there. I didn't even realize.
Oh,
Oh wait, it had medical items.
oh
Oh,
my
but no
gosh.
painkillers.
Your old laptop can stream just fine, but my PC can't stream? That's a bit funny and crazy. My PC likes to
That is
crash every once
crazy,
in a
right?
while when I stream. Shut the frick up.
Alright, so now, all I need to do is get lead. And then I can make the gear. Oh, there's a Fenrir. I can't say no to Fenrirs.
Holy mother.
Okay, well, didn't drop a bag that time. But it did give a lot of XP. 8,000.
Does he know
That's
how
a
long it
W.
took you to post a 30-minute vid? No. I don't know how long either. How long did it take you to post a 30-minute video? 2 hours? Yeah, you're cooked.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Two
he's cooked.
hours and 30 minutes to upload a 30-minute video.
Um, I gotta find lead. I don't know where lead can be in this area.
You probably just have to
Oh,
just find it. Like, it's just random. Oh,
I know it's random. It can show on the map.
look who's just sitting right there. You passed him. Oh, wait, no, he's dead. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
That bro's dead.
But he is dead over there.
Not 2 hours, 30 minutes. 2 hours
I
for
mean, I
30
can
minutes.
harvest
Oh,
his hide. I don't mind doing
well,
that. Fenrirs do give out a lot of hide, which I could just sell or make armor with.
I'm just gonna go
If
back
I
to the
remember,
base
we
while
are.
you do all that. There's a bear on the other side of the.
A zombie bear.
Yeah, on the other side of the thing.
Okay. Well,
Do I want your internet? Frick no. I chose my internet because I know what internet to choose. I ain't changing it. Imagine if I had my old internet, bruh, it would be as bad. It would be as bad. I would still be streaming at 720p on PS4 quality. Or worse. My old internet was pretty bad because it was like AT&T or something. That stuff sucked. Don't even get
I'm
you started on
aggroing a
download
zombie
speed.
bear into the normal plains area so I don't take rad damage.
25 megabytes at average. My old internet had, I'm not even joking, my old internet had pretty good like upload speed, but if you wanted to download something, it was 5 megabytes at most or less. It went down to kilobits sometimes. It was so bad. My old internet had it that freaking bad for download speed. It took me forever to download games. If I wanted to, like when I played Modern Warfare, it took me like what, like almost a day to download that stupid game when I used to play it. The lowest you saw it go for was 7. 7 is better than 5, but it's still bad. Like it's freaking horrible. At most, I feel like everybody should at least have, because internet is so crazy nowadays, and like I'm gonna be so honest, they can upgrade anybody. Anybody's internet can be upgraded so easily. It's so cheap to upgrade internet because of how fast it's being upgraded. It's so easy to upgrade it for everybody, but they don't want to do it because it costs a little bit of money to upgrade it for you. Like you could have 500 megabytes a second in internet speed if they just upgraded your cable. That's all they need to do. If they just upgraded your cable that went to your house, you would be fine. Like no joke. That's all they need to do.
Oh, I had a broken arm.
My highest was I've seen was 31 to 35.
Wait, is that lead? Please tell me that's lead.
That's
No,
all
that's
right.
coal.
That's still bad
Is that coal? That's coal. Damn it.
for bad internet. That's all right.
Not too shabby.
I just still don't get why they don't upgrade. Like they've had the same infrastructure for their internet since like 1998 or something. It was like the last time they wanted to upgrade it. I'm not really looking it up, I'm guessing. But they've had the same thing. They've never changed the cables. I've never seen them update it. I've never heard about them updating it. I've only heard about them updating your
Cellular power.
yes. Your celly I can't even say the word.
Oh my
Your data.
lord. Just say solar power.
That's not even the same thing.
Yeah, it's not that. I don't know.
They bring it up to
Yes.
5G and all that, and give you a little upgrade for your phone. Like they update your phone so it could support 5G or whatever. But you still, like, of course you would need to probably change the chip in your phone to support it. But it's so freaking easy to upgrade. AT&T is Garbo. Oh, by the way, AT&T is gonna remove the photo app. AT&T, what are they? Photo app? They are a brand company. They don't. I'm. Are you talking about their own phones? An AT&T phone? Who the fr? AT&T doesn't have a photo app, do they? What the frick?
I haven't heard of AT&T in a long ass time. They're such a shit company.
They are.
Dude, they're the type of company that old people go for because they think they don't know anything about internet. I taught my stepfather and all my family members that are not really decent with internet knowing on what good quality internet is, and they get the best deals.
Yeah. Like I'm just gonna tell you this right now. My phone runs off AT&T because that's what my grandpa wanted to get, and I freaking hate my data. Like it likes to turn off whenever it wants. It just turns off my data sometimes when I'm at work. It like it doesn't make any sense. What are they doing? But anyone using their services will lose their photo app. See, now that makes sense. But my phone can be used by any service. I have an open phone. I can change my service if I feel like it. They can't remove my
Oh,
photos app.
great. I
I
also have
I
a broken leg.
oh cool. But if I wanted to, I could just go straight over to T-Mobile. I can change my service whenever I feel like it. I'm not locked down to a specific service. Like, that's what I think everybody should do. If you want a specific service, buy an opened phone that can have any service. Buy an unlocked phone. That's what you need. Don't buy a locked down phone, buy a service. Buy a unlocked version of it. It may be a little bit more expensive, and you're not going to get that poopy deal that they're offering. Get two phones in one, and then suddenly and then you have to pay for 8 years straight. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
Just
the
buy the
best
phone straight up.
deal, the best deal I could go for is one, go to either, and they, all phone companies fucking suck. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they do.
So
Yoga,
the
welcome, man.
only services I would literally advise you going to for phone service wise is Spectrum. That is
Yes.
the
Yeah.
only phone service I like
Spectrum's alright.
personally. And if you have like a phone that you've had from like AT&T or app, like any other crappy phone service, mine was, I can't even remember what phone service I used to have, but it was Dog Water. Um, Sniper Volume 5. Okay, I'll definitely save that for you. But it was poop. It was Dog Water. And I swap over to Spectrum, and I got a $1,100 phone for just $50 for trading in my old one, and I got to keep my old one too. So there's that too.
Oh yeah, the trade-ins.
And they also put me and my sister on a deal where we would have to only pay for our phone bill $15 a month.
That's that's the type of deals I don't like though.
And the only thing that was only for good phone service. That was it. If we wanted anything else, it would double up. So our phone bill is actually like $100, you know, because we wanted good storage, endless uh, data, data on hotspot and normal data. We just wanted the best things, and it only came up to like $100 for us.
Oh.
So $100 a month. That's nothing.
Recommend me games to play. I'm getting bored cycling the same 3 games.
Well, what 3 games are you playing? That's the question. And what kind of consoles you have? I don't want to be like, oh, play this, and you're like, I don't have an Xbox. Ooh. This freaking dog.
Just suggest me stuff? Alright. There are a lot of nice indie games. There are, I don't freaking know. I'm a bad suggester. I'm bad at this.
Helldivers 2.
Helldivers too.
If you want something that's not a shooter's game, I'd say probably play Detroit Become Human if you like choice-making games. If you like single-player like games, I'd say Devil May Cry or God of War. If you like something a little more challenging, play on God of War difficulty. Another Archer's book.
Re-download Genshin Impact.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, they're bringing in a new update where you can make your own character and play user-made maps.
I think I'd rather play like Hoonie Pop than that.
Gotta give it a
I,
try first before hating on it.
I played Genshin.
I mean the
I
update.
don't really like Genshin Impact. I literally played it because I was just wanting to, see what it was like. And then, having to spend a couple $100 on characters, I'm like, yeah, no.
I've only spent $50. No, $100 most on character. You spent more than me, and you barely
Mhm.
played it.
Mhm.
You ain't. You're. You're a
If
goob.
I could take it all back, I would.
You're a goob. You may just spend more
Not to
money on
mention,
Roblox. You're obsessed with Roblox spending. Someone take your money away.
like, I hate that. Like, I don't really like Hoyoverse or the other I don't
Games
know,
like that.
gotcha games. There's only two gotcha games I still play to this day, and one I barely touch.
Stop judging you. I get judged all the time for touching Genshin. I think everybody's
That
getting judged for playing Roblox with what's happening. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, I I love Roblox. I like the horror games. I don't really know any of the like other games because I think they're kind of stupid. I just like the horror games because the horror games are fun, like
The
Pressure
horror games are fun, and
and
plus you
Doors.
usually
Those were
just
like the
play them
two go
by
games I
yourself
played.
too. Hey,
Yep,
yeah.
and Pillar Chase, bro. Pillar Chase was awesome.
May get ready or not. I heard it was good. Everybody
Ready or
who's talked
not?
about it to me has
Yes,
liked it.
yes. Play Ready or Not. That game is freaking fun with teammates, with your friends, or by yourself.
See, whoever I taught to that has it likes it. I don't know if I would get it.
Huh?
I'm not really. I don't know if I would get it. I'm not really that interested in that game.
You could just game share off me.
That's fair. That's true. I forgot about that.
You probably get jump scared though by the how loud the guns are.
Maybe.
It's realistic.
Oh no. That's awesome.
All right, what are you selling, Trader Jen? Is there a zombie behind me? No, but there is one roaming around.
Wheelie. Yes, yes. I'm doing wheelies. I think as soon as you get back to the base, we should end the stream here.
Okay.
Been a bit. Plus, my headache wants to act up. My head
Mm-hmm.
hurts. I hate it when that happens. My freaking head hurts.
Oh my gosh, I am in love with what Trader Jen is selling. An N60 quality 4. That is a machine gun. Just do note. the best assault rifle you can get in the game.
Are there any food at the
A
base?
quality
Yeah, we
5
have some.
compound crossbow, and a quality 3 sniper rifle, which is the best sniper rifle in the game.
Your mom told you she's paying $80 a month for internet. You guys need. That's not even. That's $80 just for the internet. That's not even with the phone. Is that separate? Usually they come together. That's the sad part. If you have a home phone, it comes with your internet bill. But I heard you say a lot of good stuff over there. I think.
With what?
What was she selling? Ow, my neck.
My back. Uh,
Kind of
what was I
hungry.
grabbing
I'm
again?
also kind of hungry. A
Quality
little bit
5
ago, I
food.
had they made BLTs, but I don't really like the freaking fat, freaking stupid bread. So I just ate the bacon by itself. So yeah, I had some bacon. I can't with that bread. I'd rather just have a wrap. There's too much bread. Dude, don't make some hamburgers. I'll bring you back bacon. Yeah, bring me back some bacon. I'll eat it.
A job I used to work at, I got free bacon.
That's awesome.
Like big ass to go boxes of bacon.
That's actually awesome. I wish I had free
Uh,
stuff like that at a job. The most I got was at my old job. I would get a sandwich for free, but that was on break. That was it. And now at my new job, the
yeah,
only way I get
it's just a piece, 2 pieces of bread and a like a one slap of like salami.
yeah.
Nothing else.
Well, I at my old job, I would usually just make my sandwich and then I would just go to break and eat it.
So now I got doctor, so craft items and
Got
chemistry
the full
station. Let's
amount
go
from
do something
her for
faster.
both phone service and net. $280.
Youch.
That's you're
Dude.
getting ripped the frick off.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my
Tell your
gosh.
mother what is his mom internet running off of?
Just so you know, his mom doesn't listen to him. They're staying with the same
Okay.
internet.
Okay, let me like as a as a guy that knows his internet, just like try to describe to her how poor the internet and how much they're getting ripped off, and you need to show them facts with the cables and other stuff. I highly recommend, if you are wanting better internet, look up fiber optic internet near you.
Yep,
And if
that's what I
wire
use.
3 is near you, tell her immediately. They have a deal where it's $100 a month. You get fiber optic internet. That is literally 2 or 1 terabyte stored, like worth of internet going into your household. That's one. They also give you all cable,
Yep.
like every TV channel with that deal for $100 a month. And the third one, I do believe they also do phone service.
Thing is,
Boom,
she is
all for a
struggling with
hundred
money
dollars a
that
month.
if she's if she's struggling with money, wouldn't she want to have a easier internet bill? Like get rid of that internet and get a new one. Like that's what we're saying. $100 is way better than 280.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, what my
And that's a
household
lot
is
of
running
money to
off of
get back.
is wire 3. We're running off wire 3, and it is the best internet
Good
I have
luck
gotten
trying to
so
convince
far.
her. Yeah, I had
Listen,
to convince my grandpa to change the internet, and he listened to
literally
me.
just have a sit down and say, hey, so you say you're having struggles with money. I have come up with a solution, and a streamer I talked to that has really good internet, and it's a lot cheaper than what you guys are going through, and it minuses your guys' bill by $186 per month. So round that up for every 12 months, that is literally saving up, I think, $1,700 a year.
That's a lot of money back.
Sorry, no, actually, it's $2,016 you're
And like,
saving
you said
a
you pay
year.
100. You pay 100.
I pay $100 a month.
I pay 80. You don't even have to get the cables for channels. I pay 80. If all you guys use is the internet to watch things, you could just go the $80 route. It's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
You go cheaper than that too. I got, even with my plan, I have more people on it. Like I have a bigger plan for my area because there's a lot more people on the internet over here. We use a lot of internet. So it could go cheaper than that, depending on your area. It could go all the way down to like $50, depending on how much internet you need. It's only two of you guys there. It could go down to like $40, probably. We may go Temporium. What is that? What does that mean? Another net service? As long as it's better.
As long as it's better and cheaper, you can also
Yeah.
even do phone calls with them, like talk to them, see what their deals are about, what kind of deals they got.
Especially check in with your area too, because they
Yes.
just say the like the prices, like, but that's their flatline prices. But if you ask them for the area price of where you live, they will give a more direct price for what area you live in. Because every area is different. Every area takes longer to put the internet into or get to. You know what I mean? Like certain areas are just cheaper than others because they're either more populated, so they're expensive, or it's just not many people have it. And if you're one of the first people to get it, then it's cheaper. And then since it's cheaper for you and you may recommend it to other people, then it will stay cheap for you, but it might go up for other people. You know what I mean? That's why it was so cheap for me, because I was one of the first people to get it in my area. So sometimes you just gotta try more. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know what else to say. As long as it's better.
Holy smokes. I can't believe I actually managed to survive against the Shotgun Messiah factory.
Yeah,
That was a little rough.
that was crazy.
Wait, what's the requirements to make this radiation gear? I'm gonna make that real quickly before we go. Or wait, what gears do you have?
What do you mean?
the gear to like survive in certain areas. I know you have
Um,
the smoke gear.
I have smoke gear and desert gear.
Okay. So I have the make you snow gear and wasteland gear. Alright, let me do that real quick. Get that situated so I don't have to worry about it later. Where the oh, here it is. Armor. There we go. There's 2 radiation gears right there. And then 1 more snow gear. All I need is... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'll let you press the run button like 8 times and it still didn't cancel my running. It's awesome. Oh wait, I didn't even check to see how much we had in the base. How much cotton? We need 50 to make it. None in there. It must be in the food. Even though cotton's not even edible.
It can be if you try to eat it.
Also here's a rad gear. Right here in the middle.
Thanks.
And now you can go in the wastelands without taking radiation damage.
No way.
Ogway, yes way.
Well, by the way, turns out what? What'd you do?
What did you do?
What'd you do? We have a 2-year contract with AT&T since we got new phones, so we can't even change the phone plans. That just sucks.
A
Because I'm gonna be
2-year
honest,
contract.
that just sucks. My grandpa and brother are on a contract, but I'm in that contract too with them. So I know what you mean.
I just break the phone and be like, oops. Oops, sorry.
$200 a month
Looks
for
like our
phones.
contract is no longer a thing unless you can provide me a brand new phone.
80 for the net at
For
home. That is freaking
free.
so bad. 200 a month for 2 phones. That's just horrendous. We
I think
we have
I think that's
3
kind of
phones and we're
bullshit that I think that's kind of bullshit for a 2-year contract. So I
yeah,
can't cancel it because I'm in a contract.
yeah, stupid.
That's honestly I feel like that should be just illegal.
Well, that's what happens when you sign up for it. I mean, it technically isn't illegal if you sign into it. You're like you're accepting it. But oh yeah, well I'm gonna use it for 2 years. Turns out you don't want to use it for 2 years after like not even a year because it sucks so bad. I think that's also accounted for my mom's tablet or two. So you're telling me that your mom put 2 tablets
Uses data on the
uses data
tablets.
on the tablets? Like you could
You
call
know she
with
could
your
just
tablets?
connect it to the internet. She can connect it to the internet and do the same thing.
I'm pretty sure tablets can't even make phone calls.
They can.
They can?
The one that Jeff's using, it can make phone calls.
Those tablets are very old, by the way. What the
Okay, then
heck?
no, they probably can't. They can
Yeah,
probably do like Instagram calls.
that's what I'm saying. All the old tablets can't make phone calls. If they're newer, yeah, definitely. Like literally, a computer can make a phone call. I can make a phone call on my computer right now, but like all the
I know
older
TVs can also
technology,
do them, and
yeah,
like
TVs and your
some TVs
smart
can actually make
fridge.
phone calls. It's stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, the fridge. You remember my fridge?
yeah.
Play some Crossy Road on that.
Like near the start of when Apple was making them. Okay, that is actually just way too old. Like you got ancient fossils in your house. Like that is bad. I have an old tablet as well in my room. It is really old that I got from my mom. I don't use it, but it has like Android
There you go.
4 on it, I think. It is so old.
There's some snow gear right underneath you. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Now you have all four of the gears, so now you can survive every part of the area
Yay.
except for storms.
You just drink the storm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Good, good. What? How does one drink the storm?
Sure, she doesn't want to lose
Yeah.
progress on 2 games she has been playing since I started middle school. If she doesn't want to lose progress
Honestly,
on them,
just connect it to Google Play.
they're they're Apple. And if your Apple device is that old, you can't connect it to an Apple account anymore because they shut it out. So whatever is on there, unless she's still signed in. If she's still signed in and never signed out, then I guess she's good. But you can't sign into those things anymore. And if you don't like own any and if you don't like own it, you can't re-download it. Because you can't buy anything on those either. A stupid farm game and a weird Candy Crush thing. That's
Oh my
hilarious.
god.
That's funny. But I mean, it's a valid reason, I guess. Like, but she doesn't need internet. There's those things are so old that the internet nowadays doesn't even support those devices. So I mean, I guess that's why she needs a SIM card to at least have internet on it. She has done over 500 levels on that Candy Crush game.
Oh, trust me, brother. My mom is just as bad.
Oh my gosh.
Her and my grandma used to play the shit out of Candy Crush. They were at like level 4 or 5,000.
The one game I played too much of on my phone before I deleted it, and then I was like, I'm gonna re-download it like a week later because I'm stupid sometimes. I re-downloaded it a week later and I lost all my progress because I didn't save it at all. But I played a lot of Tetris on my phone. I got to like level over level 1,000 or something on Tetris. I'm not gonna
There's
lie.
a couple games I have that I hold dear to me. Dragon City being one of them because that was a game that me and my grandma played before she
I
passed
never
away.
I never played Dragon City.
I literally made a vow to her. I said I was gonna get every one of the classic heroic dragons you could get. And by the time I did so and she wasn't around, I have it on my phone still. Like I haven't touched the game, but I have almost every heroic dragon in the game. Except for
Oh,
like maybe the new 12 that came out.
me and you
And
both
some of them are
know my
even
most
like
played game on my
completely
phone.
max starred.
Wow. Yeah, but I know your most played game, Geometry Dash. I know.
Yup, yes sir. My Geometry Dash is still unrivaled. I think like over 7,000 hours because I mostly
No,
played it when I was in
Vi's
school.
played longer. Vi's played more. I'm
Dude,
sorry to
we're
tell you.
talking about me playing Geometry Dash on 7 different phones, and
Sad.
only my Moto 5, my Moto 5G, has literally almost 7,000 hours.
Oh my
On
gosh.
my Obama phone, it was probably 10K
Oh,
hours. And that was when I was in 5th grade to 7th grade. Then I got the Samsung Galaxy, which then that was also another 10K. And then I started playing it on the PlayStation, which that was on a separate account. It wasn't on AK account. It was on a account I made by myself called Lone Wolf. Yeah, I was that cringe.
your autism showing.
Mm-hmm. Do I care? No.
On Steam alone, I have 9 hours. On my old phone, I have like 20 to 30 hours. See, that's a lot. I've never played. I don't. I think the most I've played was Animal Crossing and Tetris on my phone. That's it. That's the most I got. 9K hours, not 9 hours. My bad. I missed the K. My bad. My bad.
Stop freaking crying, bitch. Wah, wah, wah. I want
That's what you
you.
sound like. That's you. That's what you sound like. Well, yeah, I've been playing late 1.9, which was 2015. Yeah.
Dude, I think on my Obama phone, I still have it too. It has Vine. It also has, like, Crossy Road, like the first one. It has Flappy Bird. Has a lot of old app games you can't really get anymore. People are telling me I should sell it.
I have an iPhone that has the Call of Duty Zombies app. Like Call of Duty War at War Zombies on an old iPhone. That's what I got.
Hmm.
That phone will go for a lot of money, AJ. You're not, the
Mm-hmm.
thing is, on eBay, you're not allowed to use your main selling point as an app. They will ban you. So you gotta go through like Facebook Marketplace, and that would just be absolutely horrendous for a phone app. So have fun trying to sell it.
My Moto 5G is the same as TikTok. You can't get TikTok anymore.
Yes, you can.
No, not on Play Store. It's actually got removed. It doesn't pop up for me whenever I look it up on Play Store. It's not
It
there.
pops up for me. It's on there.
Really?
Yeah, I think I think that phone just doesn't support the app anymore, so it doesn't pop up.
Oh.
If the app doesn't support the phone anymore, it just doesn't pop up in general. If it doesn't support it,
But you could literally look up on online that people are selling their phones for like about like 10 grand that have TikTok on it.
I've
Oh.
seen some people pay hundreds of thousands for Flappy Bird of all things. You can still download an APK of Flappy Bird on
Mhm.
the internet, and then you could just like forge a phone and sell it. Apparently, like you just do that, just fake it. That's all you gotta do. Just download an APK if you want Flappy Bird. Like I can do it right now. Easy cash, exactly. Free money glitch. Will I do that? No, because I'm pretty sure that niche is a really small amount of people that would actually just buy a freaking stupid phone for an application.
Mostly collectors.
Yeah.
That was some good leftover McDonald's.
Speaking of collecting, I should like sell a bunch of my phones. I have too many.
Um, my collector items. Nah, I'm keeping mine.
Well, some of the stuff I have, I'm getting rid of because I don't really care about it. I only got it. I only got a lot of my stuff to fit in. You know what I mean?
I'd say my most expensive like thing I own are some of my Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I remember when we went to your house and made that video of Pokemon.
Yeah, the me unboxing like what an entire two booster boxes
Yeah,
of the legendary duelist Wing Dragon Raw. Tried to see if we can get the ghost rare.
keep listening to War at War OSTs help. Yeah, I think you need help.
Um, my most expensive card, I would probably say that I have. I had to probably go back and check because I have a bunch. But I know if anyone in my family has the most expensive cards, it's my sister. I was looking through some of her old cards a couple days ago because she was thinking about selling some of them. She has a
Mhm.
French Sky Marie card. Okay? I thought it was nothing too special. I'm like, okay, it's a French card. Maybe it actually has some value. PSA 7, $1,766.
Wow,
And hers has been better conditioned than that one.
wow,
And you know where she got it? In a
huh?
freaking one of those like little card slot things.
Wow,
A long time ago she got that. And I was
one
like,
of
holy
them.
hell. She also has a Shining Charizard first edition, which that goes for about like over $40,000 to $50,000 ungraded.
Wow, what the
Yeah,
frick?
she's got some insane freaking cards. I think my most expensive card is around $10,000,
Mine is like a
and
dollar.
that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I have a second edition Blue Eyes White Dragon that was the second special holo you could get in the special collectors, and people are selling that for about like 20 grand.
Wow, I just could never get into cards. I freaking bought one card pack, and I bought it because of the Eevee and freaking Pikachu thing that was in it, and that was it.
Oh, wait, hold on. You want to see a cool card I got from a guy on the TikTok shop?
I guess.
I won it. It's a
You
PSA 10 uh, 2024 Pokemon SVP English Pikachu from Paldea Adventures chest. And it is a $300 card. And it
what
is
the
very
frick?
cute. I'll send you a picture on Discord. Um, Yeah, by the way, never gamble, kids. I had to guess numbers to actually get these cards, and I am just really good at doing that.
Oh, that is a cute card.
Because I also got a 2025 Pokemon JTG English PSA 9 Mint Ends Reshiram in the Journeys Together special version, where it actually has Journeys Together on the right side. And people are selling this for about, I think the most expensive one I saw was $800.
Tell AK to send the cards to you. I want to see it. Yeah, he will definitely send them to you. Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
if anyone wants to see the like a little bit of my card collection, I could just send pictures on Lee's Discord. Here, I'll also show you the Ends Reshiram. It's such a nice looking card. It was the one I wanted the most, and I got it first try.
Yeah, Vi wants to see them too, I guess.
um,
AK, you have my DMs, you goob.
I know, I'm sending them.
Wow, wow, wow. Crazy hamburger.
They're sending. I have another cute one that you might like, Lee. The Pristine 10, which it actually is more expensive than a normal PSA 10. And it's a Japanese card too.
Oh.
It's a Morpeko 2023 Japanese Ancient Roar Hollow. Art rare. And it's a Pristine 10. The
Huh.
way you can tell if it's a Pristine 10, the 10 label is golden.
Wow.
And it is super nice. I think it's pretty cute. Yeah, those are just like
funny.
3 of the 40 cards I won.
Wow.
Do you know I only spent about $300 getting all those, and I basically stole
Stole.
around maybe $10,000 worth of cards
What the
from him.
frick?
Dude, he literally like I'm one of his OGs, and he's actually giving me a chance whenever I get get money again, start working and getting money. He's got a special deal offer for just me and another person because me and this other person are OG buyers. And if we make a purchase, he's throwing a PSA 10 Bubble Mew. If anyone knows how much that card is, it is extremely expensive.
I don't think anybody knows.
Okay, well, let's just say the most recent PSA 10 that was sold, $4,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That's a crap ton. And it's a little shiny Mew inside of a bubble sleeping. And everyone calls it Bubble Mew. Do I really necessarily care about the card? No, not really. I mean, it would be pretty cool to have in a collector's item set. But the card that I'm really hunting for is quite a couple, actually. Number one on my list is a Darkrai EX card. It's a special looking one. It's really cool. Um, then there's I don't really care about the Umbreon cards, but having a Moonbreon would be pretty cool. Though that's one is also pretty expensive, more expensive than the Bubble Mew. Um, and then maybe, well, of course, the card that I'm currently chasing is in Dark Origins, and it's the illustration rare of Giratina EX. And my god, is it a cool looking card. I was literally half tempted just to buy it. Just buy the card. Because of how much I've spent on packs trying to get it. I spent more money on packs than the actual card it's worth.
Wow.
And am I an upset person for it? Yes, I am. Extremely upset. What can I say? I just have an addiction to cards. But
Apparently.
though I was half tempted to start collecting a couple Magic the Gathering cards. Mostly the Godzilla collaborating ones, and I have 3 of them. 3 out of the 20 you can get, I do believe. I think there's 20. I have Shin Godzillas, Gigans, and Destroyas. But I'm trying to get normal Heisei Godzillas. Oh, and server connect. Okay. And I'm also trying to get the Kidora the Kidora card is the most expensive one in the set. And I am literally just tempted to just buy the card offhand because the price tag for the card, like the packs, is more expensive than the actual card. So I'm like, yeah, I'd rather just buy the card from someone.
Uh,
The card itself normally goes for about $700. And the packs are like almost $2,000 for just a single pack.
what the
And I'm
frick?
like, yeah, no. No, I'm not doing that.
Do cards on the GD and SC2. But yeah, but those are games. You're not actively spending money on them. That's a major difference.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I got a collection of normal games too. PS2 games. Like one game I do want to get in the future is Resident Evil Gaiden.
What the frick is
Just to
that?
have it. It's a old Game Boy Resident Evil game, and it's also the most expensive Resident Evil game you can get, even though it's one of like it's got its own fan base. Do I necessarily care? No, not really. I just like how it looks.
Oh, okay.
And just to have one, because it would be pretty cool. There was also a PS2 game I wanted called Koju, I think that's what it's called. And it's also known as the most expensive PS2 game you can get.
What the frick?
And it's also by the same developer of the Dark Souls series. Before he actually started making Dark Souls games, he was in a project for that game. But anyway, I'm gonna end the live stream here. We're probably gonna start another live stream on Resident Evil 6 or another game. So we'll catch you then. As now, peace out.